This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Monday, the 2nd day of March in the year 2026. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting, and here is what we're tracking tonight. Minister of Housing Colin Crowell has announced that the Central Housing and Planning Authority will facilitate the signing of over 3,000 agreements of sale over the next 2 months for persons who were allocated lands in certain housing areas in regions 3, 4, and 6. In a video recording published by the Ministry of Housing today, Minister Crowell said the move is to ensure that certificates of titles could be processed faster and for persons to have access to their lands.
So within 2 months or 2.5 months, one can say that we have over 3,000 persons who will be signing in these 7 new areas. The investment in these 7 areas alone that I identified, that is number 75, number 76 Village Berbice, Lusitnan Phase 1, Lusitnan Phase 2, Good Hope Phase 2, Vriesland, as well as Laurentina Katrina. We have investment in those areas of over $38.5 billion to make it accessible for the persons to be able to access their land.
Already, the minister said persons in number 70 and number 71 villages in Berbice, as well as Lusitnan Phase 1, have already been called in to sign their agreements of sale.
And in order to fast track, in order to bring quicker service to you, or potential allottees who are waiting, as I said, for their agreement of sale and to be able to process their title, we have added some additional days to focus on these areas. So as I said, there are 7 new areas that are coming on stream within that we will be able to process for the ownership, and that is Region 6, here Region 4, and Region 3.
Crowell also implored on other allottees to be patient as the ministry tries to work to streamline the issuance of the agreements.
Over the next few weeks, we have a number of signings that will be taking place. So for example, on the 7th and the 14th, for Lusitnan Phase 2, we have initiated for 500 persons who will be coming in to sign their agreement of sale, as well for commencement of the process for the certificate of title. Similarly, on the 5th, 12th, and 12th, we have the Good Hope Phase 2. Good Hope Phase 2. The eastern portion, we have about 300 persons we're calling on that day.
The housing minister also said infrastructure work will be commencing soon in many of the identified areas. More news coming up in just a moment.
It all starts with one. Maybe it's one look, you know the one, or one touch, even one word. I can start with one step, or one promise, one thrill, one first time, one deep breath, one leap of faith, one day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment, so many stories that make up one crazy, average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Get ready to soak, paint, and party. It's the one you've been waiting for. As Father Moe and Determined Family Enterprise present the Buxton Fowls MASH Annual Wet and Dirty Juve. It's back! Saturday, March 7th, we're taking over the Buxton ground for the ultimate Juve experience. No weapons, no bottles, just pure vibes. And listen to this, every ticket gives you a chance to win a brand new Toyota Axio. Drive away in style for just being part of the madness. Plus many other fantastic prizes too. Lock in your spot now. Super Early Bird, only $2,500. Early Bird, $3,000. And at the gate, $4,000. Wet and Dirty Juve. Be there to win it, wear it, and get dirty. March 7th at Buxton Ground. This event is powered by Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, Ministry of Tourism, Star Party Rental, ENET, 94.1, Boom FM, Lucozade, Heineken, Hennessy, Tropical Rhythm, Rush Energy Drink, Magnum Tonic Wine, Pro Graphics, Fireside Suites and Fireside Grill and Chill, RTC number 4, iCool and Jacobs, Jewelry and Pawn Shop, the Buxton Fowls MASH Annual Wet and Dirty Juve, March 7th. Don't miss it.
Please drink responsibly. Dead the horse with Bowser.
This is your time.
Yeah, but we didn't get all we needed last Christmas, and now we can.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Let's renovate our home and purchase appliances.
And plan a trip with the kids.
Or buy a new car.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza. Same day approvals. Apply in person or safely online. Plus a chance to win lots of prizes. This is your time to get what you need. Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Celebrate with us at Courts. We have what you need at the biggest season sale. Save with great deals and huge savings on select items store-wide. Get unbeatable values on TVs, new arrivals in furniture. Save on select bedroom sets, large appliances, free gifts, and much more. Shop now, pay later. Get huge savings this season. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Offers end February 28th, 2026. Conditions apply.
We are so excited to invite you to the Impact Guyana Crusade, a powerful night of hope, healing, and transformation. This special event takes place on Saturday, March 7th, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. at the Providence National Stadium. The official guest will be Evangelist Stephen Evans from the USA, who will be ministering in the power of God. Minister Samuel Meadows will also be in the house, and we believe this will be a night you will never forget. Come expecting powerful miracles, healing for the sick, freedom for the depressed, and life-changing encounters with Jesus Christ. This is your moment to experience hope, restoration, and the transforming power of God. Bring your family, neighbors, and friends. Invite everyone you know and come out in great numbers as we gather together to believe for a mighty move of God in our nation.
Let's tell you now that with citizens still complaining about the rise in the cost of living, the opposition APNU is demanding that the government begins the process of the cash grant distribution. At a press conference on Friday, APNU Member of Parliament Sherrod Duncan said as the rise of the cost of food bites, Guyanese are growing increasingly concerned as the government remains silent on a start date for the disbursement of the $100,000 cash grant to eligible Guyanese.
I think Guyanese people continue to feel the harshness of the high cost of living in this country on a daily basis, and that is why, for instance, you had all of the furore about a Christmas cash grant. And that has not been forthcoming, and Guyanese are asking every single day, now that we have agreed that the cash grant money is in the 2026 budget, when is that forthcoming? People consistently ask that. The
National Assembly has approved a total of $72.5 billion for the distribution of the $100,000 cash grant to more than 716,000 persons. According to the government, the sum includes provisions for almost 14,000 persons who are expected to turn 18 years old this year. During the first round, more than 600,000 Guyanese 18 years and older had registered for the grant. MP Duncan said the faster the government disburses the cash grant, the better it will be for many, noting that already the government has moved to initiate a number of infrastructural projects while making no moves on the cash grant distribution. And weighing in on the issue, APNU Member of Parliament Psycho Andrews said the government remains heavily focused on infrastructure development, while the regular man in the street is struggling to make ends meet.
The president dismisses the notion that people say you can't eat road. And he has this whole argument about it. But they were at one time saying to the APNU that people cannot eat road. Now I say to the government, people cannot eat roads. People need jobs. There's no supply of up-to-date data with regards to unemployment, youth unemployment. There's no data, but the people continue to feel the squeeze.
MP Andrews contends that this year's national budget fell short of putting measures in place to truly alleviate poverty and address the continuous rise in the cost of living. The government, he stressed, must do more to bring down the cost of food items and basic amenities to ease the burden. The executive membership of the Guyana Gold and Diamond Miners Association met today with President Irfan Ali at his office. In a statement, the Office of the President said during the meeting, the President received praise for the forward-looking handling of the mining sector. The executives of the association said they are committed to working with the government to ensure efficiency and transparency are part of the system and to find ways to contribute to the digital transformation of mining activities. The GGDMA said the initiatives will strengthen accountability, improve efficiency, and support the long-term sustainability of the mining sector. Senior Minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, the Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat, and Minister of Public Service, Government Efficiency and Implementation Zulfikar Mustafa were all present as part of today's meeting. The main parliamentary opposition party, We Invest in Nationhood, believes the digitization of the compliance system within the gold mining industry would increase compliance declarations and the ease of doing business, particularly among small and medium-scale miners. WIN Member of Parliament Dr. Andre Lewis said the announcement by the Guyana Georgian Mines Commission that in January it suspended the gold mining operations for 107 Brazilian nationals is an indication that there are challenges with regard to compliance. The announcement by the GGMC was made less than a week after it demanded that all gold miners in the country comply with regulations to declare all gold produced for 2025. At a press conference, Dr. Lewis said declarations could be improved significantly once the bureaucracies are removed and miners are able to make their declarations from their campsites.
Regulation is necessary. It is often the small and medium scale miners who face the blunt of the pressure. Many of them operate remotely with not so much as the ease of banking that we have on the coastline, gold board offices, or government services. The paperwork, travel, and reporting requirements can be costly and difficult. And WIN believes that the government and the Ministry of Natural Resources should urgently improve the services offered to those small and medium-scale miners and roll out a digital compliance system to make the declarations, payments, and record-keeping a bit easier for all. While we understand that there are many digital platforms being rolled out by the government to ease many of the services or make services accessible to people throughout the country, perhaps a digital system for compliance would also be applicable in the industry.
The gold mining industry, according to the government, expanded by 11.6% last year, with total gold declarations reaching 484,321 ounces. However, Dr. Lewis has questioned the accuracy of the government's figures. The WIN MP said he suspects that the numbers were inflated to show that the sector is doing well. WIN contends that a significant portion of Guyana's gold is being smuggled, and the gold declaration announced by the government is not a true reflection of the industry's performance.
Dead the horse with Bowser.
This is your time.
Yeah, but we didn't get all we needed last Christmas, and now we can.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Let's renovate our home and purchase appliances.
And plan a trip with the kids.
Or buy a new car.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza. Same day approvals. Apply in person or safely online. Plus a chance to win lots of prizes. This is your time to get what you need. Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washi me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have me clothes smelling nice for sure. I I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Wash your soap powder, wash clothes so nice. Wash your soap powder, leave your clothes color bright. Wash your soap powder, have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
We are so excited to invite you to the Impact Guyana Crusade, a powerful night of hope, healing, and transformation. This special event takes place on Saturday, March 7th, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. at the Providence National Stadium. The official guest will be Evangelist Stephen Evans from the USA, who will be ministering in the power of God. Minister Samuel Meadows will also be in the house, and we believe this will be a night you will never forget. Come expecting powerful miracles, healing for the sick, freedom for the depressed, and life-changing encounters with Jesus Christ. This is your moment to experience hope, restoration, and the transforming power of God. Bring your family, neighbors, and friends. Invite everyone you know and come out in great numbers as we gather together to believe for a mighty move of God in our nation.
Your business is built on hard work, vision, and the drive to succeed. At GBTI, we understand what it takes to grow. That's why we offer Grow, a small business service designed to help your business expand, adapt, and reach its full potential. From new opportunities to new milestones, we're here to support you every step of the way. Grow from GBTI. Progress starts here.
Guyana, get ready. Furthermore, in collaboration with Box and Falls NDC presents the most anticipated weekend of the year. It's Box and Falls Mash Weekend 2026. We're kicking things off Thursday, March 5th with Jumpstart at Melanie Market Square. Then Friday, March 6th, we're taking it to the street for Fete on the Line on the Box Online top. But wait, are you ready for the big one? Saturday, March 7th, it's Wet and Dirty Juve at the Boxing Ground. Listen close. Just by passing through the gate with your ticket, you can win a brand new car. Yes, you heard right. A brand new ride is up for grabs. Yeah, we started by the truck, And on Sunday, March 8th, we're closing the streets for Boxing Falls Mash and Road Jam. Join the road trip from Falls all the way to Box Online top. It's pure vibes, pure energy, pure mushroom. For more info, call Father Moe at 669-6626 or 624-0077. Box and Falls Mash Weekend 2026. You don't want to miss it.
Tell them now we're ready for the ride.
The Ministry of Public Works is intensifying its nationwide campaign to clear abandoned vehicles, encumbrances, and encroachments from road shoulders. The Minister of Public Works, Bishop Juan Egil, warned that the government will no longer tolerate stubborn individuals who are jeopardizing the safety of other citizens. The ministry is notifying offenders in person and on social media, giving them the chance to remove their items. If they don't comply, the ministry will take on the job and impound the items, charging a removal fee. Minister Egil recently stated that parapets do not belong to individuals or businesses. He added that these encumbrances are not only an eyesore, but can also serve as hideouts for criminal activity, threatening the safety of residents within the communities. In addition to the removal of the derelict vehicles, the minister addressed the growing issue of businesses encroaching on road shoulders and pedestrian walkways. Such practices pose dangers to pedestrians, he said, who are forced to walk in the path of moving vehicles due to the blocked footpaths. Tragedy struck the east coast Demerara village of Beirut early on Saturday morning as a row between two men escalated violently and they both died after repeatedly stabbing each other. The incident occurred at the home of a young woman who was the ex-girlfriend of one of the men and the current girlfriend of the other. Police identified the two dead young men as 23-year-old taxi driver Joshua James and 25-year-old laborer Jonathan Hassan. According to reports, Hassan was at the home of his ex-girlfriend, with whom he shared a child, getting his hair braided when the current boyfriend, Joshua James, arrived and demanded that Hassan leaves the house and never return. The two men reportedly got into a war of words that quickly escalated into a violent clash after Hassan armed himself with a knife and attacked James. The young woman ran from the house screaming as the fight ended up in the yard, with both men stabbing on each other. James reportedly collapsed as he ran to his car, while Hassan hopped on his motorcycle but collapsed outside a nearby shop in the same village. He was pronounced dead at the scene, while the other man was taken to the Enmore Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Both men have since been transported to the Memorial Gardens mortuary, where post-mortem examinations are expected to be carried out. Police investigators say a number of items connected to the double homicide have since been lodged. Two men were arrested by the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit on Friday in Latem, Central Rupununi, with a quantity of cocaine and marijuana. In a statement today, the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit explained that the men were arrested during an operation at a residence in the community, which was triggered by information that had been received. KANU said during a search by its ranks, they uncovered 45 grams of cocaine stashed in small packets and 27 grams of marijuana also stashed in small packets. KANU ranks arrested the two men, John Williams and Lawrence France, as they launched their investigations. KANU said the investigations are ongoing, and the two are expected to face the court as early as this week.
Get ready to soak, paint, and party. It's the one you've been waiting for. As Father Moe and Determined Family Enterprise present the Buxton Fowls MASH Annual Wet and Nutty Juve. It's back. Saturday, March 7th, we're taking over the Buxton ground for the ultimate Juve experience. No weapons, no bottles, just pure vibes. And listen to this, every ticket gives you a chance to win a brand new Toyota Axio. Drive away in style for just being part of the madness. Plus many other fantastic prizes too. Lock in your spot now. Super Early Bird, only $2,500. Early Bird, $3,000. And at the gate, $4,000. Wet and Nutty Juve. Be there to win it, wear it, and get nutty. March 7th at Buxton Ground. This event is powered by Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, Ministry of Tourism, Star Party Rental, ENET, 94.1, Boom FM, Lucozade, Heineken, Hennessy, Tropical Rhythm, Rush Energy Drink, Magnum Tonic Wine, Pro Graphics, Fireside Sweets and Fireside Grill and Chill, RTC number 4, iCool and Jacobs, Jewelry and Pawn Shop, the Buxton Fowls MASH Annual Wet and Nutty Juve, March 7th. Don't miss it.
Please drink responsibly.
Your business is built on hard work, vision, and the drive to succeed. At GBTI, we understand what it takes to grow. That's why we offer Grow, a small business service designed to help your business expand, adapt, and reach its full potential. From new opportunities to new milestones, we're here to support you every step of the way. Grow from GBTI. Progress starts here.
Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. The citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Guava, pineapple, that give me a vibe. We don't want nothing less compared to the rest. Fruitopia the best. Quench any thirst when it comes to the test. Perfect thing for my lunch. Flavors pack a punch. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. The citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime.
Guyana's economy is rapidly transforming, and we're all part of it. Guyoil is at the forefront of this development by providing reliable and efficient energy and supporting community development from the very core. 100% of Guyoil's profit goes back to building schools, roads, and other important infrastructure that connects our cities and towns, providing fuel to domestic, marine, industrial, and aerial transportation. Guyoil has now repositioned itself as market leader in the petroleum industry, building a better future for all of us.
With your regional and international news tonight, I am Svetlana Marshall. In the region, an earthquake with a magnitude of 4.6 was felt in sections of Jamaica at 8:34 a.m. on Sunday. According to the earthquake unit at the University of the West Indies Mona campus, the tremor was located approximately 10 kilometers northeast of Stony Hill in St. Andrew. The quake had a focal depth of 16 kilometers and was reportedly felt in Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine and other sections of the island. Persons on social media also reported feeling the tremor in Clarendon and St. Mary. There were no immediate reports of damage or injuries. The earthquake unit has invited members of the public who felt the tremor to submit reports through its online portal. The latest event follows a magnitude 5.6 earthquake that was felt across sections of eastern Jamaica on February 10. Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado said she plans to return to the country in the coming weeks, according to a message posted on her social media accounts today. Machado, a 58-year-old industrial engineer, left Venezuela in December for Oslo and is currently in the United States. Speculation around Machado's return has been prevalent since the U.S. captured former Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro on January 3. Machado is under investigation in Venezuela, and interim President Delcy Rodriguez has said she should have to answer to Venezuela for her support of U.S. military action against Caracas. And finally tonight, international news. Oil prices rose sharply Monday as disruptions to tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz choke point raised uncertainty about how United States and Israeli attacks on Iran would affect supply to the world economy. Higher oil prices raised the prospects of costlier gasoline as well as increased prices for other goods at a time when people in many countries have been stung by inflation. U.S. oil traded 8.40% higher at US $72.63 per barrel, while international standard Brent was up 8.5% at US $79.13 per barrel. A key focus was a strait at the southern end of the Persian Gulf, through which 20% of the world's oil supply passes. Tanker traffic dropped sharply amid disruption of satellite navigation systems, a data and analytics firm said, while the UK Maritime Trade Operations Centre reported attacks on several vessels in the area on either side of the strait and warned of elevated electronic interference to systems that show where the ships are. A bomb-carrying drone boat struck a Marshall Islands flag oil tanker in the Gulf of Oman on Monday, killing one person, Oman said. Iran has been threatening vessels approaching the Strait of Hormuz and is believed to have launched multiple attacks. That's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Svetlana Marshall, wishing you a pleasant evening.